Welcome back to What's Up Wednesday. Today, I have my niece here. Got Reagan Pate. I call her Boo. The big story behind that, but if you guys remember Monsters, Inc., there's a little girl that had little ponytails. Well, that ended up being Boo. So I'm glad you're up here.
I'm glad to be here finally with my guest appearance.
Yeah, we said on our live the other day, if she ever got up here, we was going to have her on. We didn't know she was coming the next week. So she just got her a brand new job, and we're really excited about it. You want to tell them where it's at?
Yeah, so I just recently relocated to Tampa, Florida, and my whole goal going out there was to get on with a good healthcare facility, and I was lucky enough to go through an interview process with Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital out there for an assistant position to my dream job. So,
yeah. It's a dream job for us, too, just because we're going to live through you.
Yeah, that's right, all my stories.
Yeah, it's great. I also told you guys when we did a live again that she's a little bit of a comedian, so I don't know. She may have to brush up some material, but she's just naturally funny. Anyway, we said today we were going to talk about something different. I'm usually talking to you guys about something about cargo trailers or RVing or trucks or whatever it is. Today we're going to do it a little bit different. We have Thanksgiving just around the corner and Christmas is my favorite holiday.
Mine too.
In fact, we've already put the Christmas tree up, and this year it was my idea to put it up early, and I usually give Kathy a little pushback on that, but this year I was ready. So anyway, it was up. I don't know, were you surprised when you came in yesterday that it was already up?
No, not really.
Yeah,
I mean,
not
y'all are always the first to put up y'all's tree, I think, and like really decorate, get the feeling of Christmas going. So I was very happy when I walked in, and I just felt like I was right at home because the Christmas tree was already up.
Yeah, that's right. We love it. Even the dogs are happy about it. They always go over and lay around the tree. The cat, Callie, the cat that you guys have seen, she is so curious. She's climbed up inside that tree. I'm afraid she's going to turn it over or tear it up. But I've noticed yesterday she quit climbing, so maybe she's satisfied now. So your new job, we're real excited about that.
Yes.
And we're so proud of you for getting it because I know there was a lot of people that put in for that job. And apparently you were just a shoo-in. The story that you told me was it was almost like you didn't even know you were there for an interview and ended up getting the job.
That's right. I had the whole interview panel laughing at the end of it, and then they kind of cut out and was like, all right, we're done interviewing now. We can just talk. And they just wanted to know more about me.
Yeah, and that's what's going to make you so good at that job is that you just naturally love people.
Yeah.
You're funny, and kids are going to love that. They're going to feel very comfortable with you because you have that compassion, and you have the. I just think you have a natural connection with kids. I've watched you your whole life.
Especially in that setting too, because that was where I first, back. This is kind of a backstory for you guys, but way back in the day when I was about 9 and 10 years old, I went through a period of my life where I had a lot of health complications. I have a scar on my neck, and they ended up doing like a case study on me at Children's of Alabama for a procedure I had done, and it was a repeat procedure because they could not figure out what was wrong with me.
It sure was.
Yes, and I found a lot of I just fell in love with the whole community at that children's hospital.
Yeah.
And ever since I was a kid, I've wanted to get back into it, to give back to those people.
That's a great place.
Yeah.
A lot of people, even our family doesn't know. You may know, me and Kathy may have told you the story about Shannon being there when he was really little, that they thought he had leukemia.
Yes.
And, man, those people were awesome. They pulled him around in a little red wagon.
Yep.
Had his little stand on there with all his fluids and everything. And turned out he did not have leukemia, but at the time he was having problems with his white blood count going way, way up, and they couldn't figure it out. Later they figured it out, but they had to fly in a doctor from, I want to say it was New York or somewhere.
Yeah.
Was the Mayo? I think it was the Mayo Clinic, wherever that's at.
I think that is in New York.
Yeah, they flew them in, and they finally figured it out. But for 2 weeks, for a solid 2 weeks, and a little while after that, we thought he had leukemia. And the people were just so nice. They just made you feel like that was your home.
Yeah.
So I know that's what you're going to do for kids too.
That's what I'm excited to do because I know how it is to be in that hospital bed and not knowing what's going on with you, and just having to put your full faith and trust in doctors and the rest of the staff there to take care of you, get you out of there as soon as possible.
You spent a long time there because I remember coming to see you a lot.
I did. I remember.
Oh man, you were there a lot. But do you know how many weeks that you ended up spending in the hospital over that whole period before they figured it out?
Oh gosh. So I started having the surgeries when I was 10, and I was completely like cleared by my doctors at 14. So it was over like the course of 4 years.
Yeah. Wow.
The longest hospital stay I had was about 3.5 weeks. It was over the Christmas holiday, New Year holiday, and I missed part of the first week back to school that year. And I was
Yeah.
so sad about it.
Yeah.
But
Who
I
was
would
who was
say
the football player that come to see you?
it was Chad Slade.
Yeah.
He was an offensive lineman for the 2010 national championship team at Auburn.
Yep.
He went on to play for the Houston Texans, and later on ended up, I think, retiring from the New York Giants as
Yeah.
an
That was. I was shocked. Me and Kathy just happened to be there when he walked in that evening, and
Yep.
I knew who it was, but I didn't know if she knew who it was or why he was there. But that was really special that he come to see you.
Yes, he was my buddy. He had started coming. He's from my hometown, so he had started coming to watch a lot of me and my classmates play our sports because
Yeah.
he just wanted to encourage us to, believe in ourselves, and you never know where life is going to take you.
You sure don't.
And so he came and supported me at my basketball games, my softball games, and even when I was in the hospital, he was supporting me to get through that too. So it was super cool.
Yeah, and it's good that that you guys made that lifelong relationship because I don't know, you just never know in life where you're going to end up and who's going to cross your path.
Right.
And it's like me and Kathy talk about all the time with all the friends that we made before she got sick, and had we not made friends with them, what path would she have taken? I believe, like I'm sitting here, I really believe that she would not be with us today had we had not made those friendships. Mm-hmm. And of course, God had a lot to do with that too.
Yeah, he sure does.
I think God is the one that put all those people in the position for us to be friends and for all that to work out.
Yeah.
I also believe that's what happened with you.
I do too. I met a lot of great people.
Yeah.
And they've stayed alongside of me. I mean, even in the hospital up into college and even in my career as of right now, there's just so many people I've met along the way that it's just so intentional how we cross paths, and then they'll just stay a part of your lives after that.
They
and
will.
You never know how they can benefit you, and you benefit them, and you're just there for each other.
Yep. And I've also found out that people on the other side of that little box right there with the camera in it, I've also found out that there's a lot of people out there that have similar experiences, and I'm sure they all believe the same thing we do, that it's not by coincidence. There's a purpose there. It's deliberate.
Yes.
So I just want you to know that Kathy and I are very, very proud of you.
Well,
You have turned out to be a very successful young woman, and I don't know what life holds for you, but I know it's going to be good.
I hope so too. That is good to hear, because that was my life goal back in the day, was to make Aunt Kathy and Uncle Ed proud.
Well, you've done it, but that shouldn't be your life goal. But we appreciate
It was one
that.
of them.
But yeah, but you're just precious to us, and always will be.
Yeah.
We consider you one of our own girls.
Well, I consider myself one of y'all's own girls too.
I'll tell you another funny one was on her was it your 16th birthday or your 18th birthday when I called you Reagan? You said that you said you was always going to be my boo.
I think it was my 16th, because I was showing you my car. And
oh yeah. It was your 16th. Anyway, I was going to address her as her real name because now she's grown, and so I told her I called her Reagan, and she said, "Uncle Ed, I'm always going to be your boo." So I never call her Reagan anymore. I just call her Boo. But
he learned his lesson.
Yeah. I'm a little slow on the uptake sometimes. Anyway, that came from Monsters, Inc. That's what I told you a while ago. If you haven't seen it, go watch the movie. It's a really good movie. Watch it with your kids. But the little girl on there just had big pigtails hung out, and her name was Boo. So
I know it's hard to believe, looking at me now, that girl does not look like Boo. But I promise as a kid, I looked just like her with the ponytails.
You look just like her, because when I saw I don't know, you guys were watching the movie, and I told Kathy, I said, "Oh my gosh, she looks just like her." So I started just calling you Boo. So you got to go back home end of the week. Man, I hate that. You're not gonna get. She's here this week because she's not going to get to spend Thanksgiving or Christmas with any of us. So her new job is going to require that she be there.
Yep.
But that's good. Them kids, it's special for them. Especially being in a hospital on a holiday, it's really important to have people like you around them and make them feel good and make them feel comfortable. And I know you will.
I figured I better spread all the holiday cheer with my Bucky suit in the hospital this year.
Oh,
Maybe
Lord.
just sit on the sidelines at our family gathering for just 1 year.
Was it 2 years ago or was it last year that all you girls come in with those different costumes on?
It was the year before last.
Year before last,
Yep.
yeah. Oh, that was hilarious. One of you come in with the Buckies, one of you come in as a dinosaur, and what was the other one?
Patrick Starr.
Patrick, that's right. Yeah,
Patrick
that was
Starr.
hilarious.
I think that was Kaylin.
Yeah, it was Kaylin and you, and I don't know who the other girl was.
Hannah.
Was it Hannah?
It was Hannah.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
She's
if it was
going to
Hannah
watch
or
us and be
not.
like, I can't believe he didn't remember me.
Yeah, well, I remembered she was here. I just couldn't remember she was the one that had one of them on.
Yeah.
But yeah, in fact, I didn't know who any of you were when you first come in. But again, they're a comedy team. They're quite hilarious when you get them all in the same room. Hey, your side will hurt before the day's over.
That's our goal.
That is
We
your
got to
goal.
leave people better than when we found them.
Yeah. So we're going to do a promo here in a few minutes about we're going to do a live stream Friday night. And I know we just did one, I think it was 2 weeks ago, but we told Boo, she was on the live stream last time, and said, if you get back up here, we'll do a live stream while you're here. Well, she's here, so I'm going to make good on the promise, and we're going to do one Friday night at 7 o'clock. So
And y'all better be watching.
that's right. Get all your friends. Call a few of them.
I made a long trip up here just for y'all.
That's right. Well, we're going to go. We got to do our promo, and then we got to go out there and fix our window on our car, apparently. Apparently the I don't know, it's the cable or something that's broke on the window and it won't go up. So we got all the parts to fix it. So we got to get out there and do it. Good thing it happened here, though. You'd have to pay somebody to do it in Florida.
Yep, I know. I was just holding out. It happened to me the week before I made it up here. And I don't know if y'all can visualize this or not, but you can see me in a coupe 2014 Mustang with a window gone. And I actually had duct tape on it for about, I guess it's 600 miles from.
Yeah, that's about 600 miles.
600-mile drive with half of a window of duct tape flying out.
Yeah, her brother Brady works at a auto parts place, and he got her the parts. So we're going to try to help her out and install it here in just a little while. But anyway, that's it. Glad you got to come up and do a spot.
And thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah. All right, we're out of here. We'll see you guys next week.
What's up, Wednesday?
Bye-bye.